Hey Aries, welcome back to the channel, FieryFalconTarot. This is going to be, I look a little husky, y'all. Excuse me, my appearance. I'm in the car, I'm charging, so I'm trying to be proactive. A lot has been going on with me personally, with the podcast, just a lot. So yeah, personal life. But anyway, you guys probably don't give a shit anyway, I know. But anyway, welcome back to the channel, Aries. This is Leash, FieryFalconTarot. If you're new here, welcome. If you return to the channel, welcome. We gonna see what's going on with y'all for November. I did do a live reading for y'all, I don't know, a couple days ago. I don't know if it got posted or not. I mean, I think it posted, but then I went to go look for the video to like try to rewatch it, and I couldn't find it nowhere. So anyways, I know y'all sick of my shit. But anyways, what's going on, Aries? This is gonna be your November monthly reading. Excuse the noise in advance, guys. I am charging the car, so I tried to get, at a pump where it was, at a charger where it wasn't like a lot of folks here, but it is what it is. So anyways, be sure to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you need to know anything about me, you can definitely go to the community section on the channel, or look down in the description box down below. Or if you don't find anything at the bottom of this video, then just check out another video on my channel. Because like I said, I am in public. I will be patient with me. If it's nothing there right away, I will have to add it in because I'm, again, not at home. Anyways, the relocation went well for the twins and I. So we're getting acclimated. We're getting settled to a lot of things, like charging for one. We were accustomed to gas, so this is new. I don't really like the whole process of charging. However, I just need to be positive about it, and that's the whole thing. So you guys may be trying to change your mindset a little bit here, but it could be a little challenging because everyday things are probably like I said, with me, with relocating, the new car, things of that nature. So it's like, I went through a triumph, actually, because my engine went up in my car. So that's the only reason why we're charging now, because I personally like gas. I like pulling up, swiping my card, or scanning my phone, and 3 minutes I'm going, right? With charging, it's look, it says 45 minutes until I'll be 80% charged. It's like, what the fuck, right? But initially that's how I was thinking about it. But now going forward, it's like, oh, okay, look at it as a positive. Okay, I get to take a break because sometimes I like to try to meditate as much as I possibly can. Lately I haven't been doing it because my life has like really been chaotic, like a lot of shit going on, like I said, with the podcast, relocating, the car, getting the kids to school, and I was like, oh shit, like, why, like, I've never had nothing like this ever happen to me at all with any vehicle, right? And like, as soon as I relocate, because I moved states, guys, so I moved to another state. I was hella nervous about that, right? I was like, oh my god, I've never done this, like, what the fuck? But it's like, guys, like, okay, this is baby steps. Like, motherfucker, you done drove across the states, right? 20 years, I was a truck driver 20 years, so I've been driving across countries for years, and it's like, you've been places all the time. Like, what the fuck is different? Like, this time it's just like, no, tear, this time it's just like different. But anyway, I'm not gonna keep ranting to you about my life story. But anyways, if you need anything from me, personal reading, life coaching, spiritual baths, spiritual kits, if you want to follow anything, another platform, everything is FieryFalconTarot. Instagram, TikTok, everything else like that. If you want to follow the podcast, which after I get done charging, I'm going to go record the podcast today. So the podcast will be up today, a new episode, okay? And the channel for the podcast is on all platforms. It's called The Urban Angel, okay? The Urban Angel. The last segment was givers and takers, all right? So go over there, subscribe to the podcast, follow the channel. We will be posting up today with that. Like I said, as soon as I get done charging, I'm going there. But anyway, let's get into your message. Let's see if I can get y'all another angel, witch oracle. Witch's oracle, everyday witch. This is the everyday witch oracle. Messages for Aries, sun, moon, rising, and right away. I love it. At the bottom of the deck, Aries, you guys have gratitude and thanks. See, exactly what I was just saying. Like, how, like, a little bit of, like that 3D energy kind of synced into, like, it was trying to creep into my spirit a little bit. Initially, when everything happened, like I said, when the, that's the bottom of the deck here. All right, really, really beautiful. You guys may have a white cat. You may know someone that have a white cat. You could see a white cat. All right, if you do, just give it some milk. Look, the kitty wants the milk. So just give the kitty some fresh milk if you see a stray cat or anything like that. For others of you, because you could, and it's like also give me the energy of be mindful how you speak to people, because you could be entertaining an angel. It's kind of like what I just picked up and what I just got when I looked at that white cat. All right, so you may not even be a cat person, but be kind to the cat, be nice to the cat. You may not be any type of person, right? But when these, I don't even want to say oppositions, because I always see these things as like an opportunity to the universe, right? God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you guys subscribe to like show gratitude in all types of ways, right? So the same thing like I was explaining, like with my car, you know, when my truck, when the engine went in the truck, I was like, oh my God. And my initial thought was like, what are we gonna do? Like, we literally just moved states, and like this is what decides to happen now. And it's like I've always lived in my hometown state, and I've never had that happen. So it was all like, you know, I looked at it as a positive light, you know what I'm saying, instead of being negative about it. But anyway, it says tears of joy and sadness. See what I'm saying? Your cat may die, your peacock may die. It's so funny because I was watching this comedy show, Not My Father, I think. I don't know what the fuck is on Peacock or Hulu or HBO Max. It's on one of those platforms. But it has Robert De Niro in it, and this shit is hilarious, right? So his son ends up falling in love with this rich daughter, you know, not that that's the main goal here, right? But anyways, like her family came from wealth, like, you know, and it's like, I hate to really go there like that because like define wealth, like wealth could be like, you know, me having a car to get back and forth to work, to get my children to and from, to go to the market. That's wealth, right? Waking up every day is wealth. You know, having life, being abundant is wealth. Having a job to go clock in or go to is wealth. So it's like, how do you associate yourself with wealth? So one particular thing, right? Side note, but in the 5D, you know, I'm sorry, in the 3D realm, you know, wealth could be considered, you know, like of abundance, right? Abundance and material gain is another form of wealth, right? So anyway, her family came from, you know, a hotel business, right? Which prosper and did really well for them, for her family. And thus that's how they came into their 3D wealth of abundance, right? Financial wealth. So anyways, you know, and they were kind of like average families, you know, not really, they were immigrants. It's a really good movie. Long story short, it's like it taught the dad and the son to be grateful, and the daughter. It just taught everybody like how to get into that appreciative attitude and gratitude type of mindset and mind state, and to be joyful for everything. Excuse the person next door, like they're on their phone having a conversation. Again, I'm charging the car, guys. All right, but there's a tears of joy that's coming through, so there could be something of sadness, but I'm not getting a sad energy. I did hear a transformation, so someone could be transforming. And also in the film, the dad of the son wanted to prepare a dinner for the family to show his gratitude, you know, and express his love and joy for their appreciation of welcoming them into their family, their mansion, and things of that nature, and ultimately into their life, you know. So they didn't have any meat because it was a storm coming or some shit. I forget what was happening exactly, but they had peacocks, right? So the dad ended up killing and cooking the peacock. So I don't know. So you could learn that someone took like a family heirloom animal and like savaged it. All right, well, you guys may have savaged it, but anyway, I'm getting tears of joy. So I don't know, I just that movie popped up. But anyway, side note, your next card is rebirth and reinvention. What did I just say? So the universe is telling you guys like, look, you know, nothing is set in stone. The end is never. It's like, even when we quote unquote die, right? They say that death is only the beginning, right? And they say that reason why, because it's like, okay, when we die, you know, ultimately our cartilage, our flesh is actually what dies off. Our spirit is everlasting ball of energy, right? Just like everything else is energy. So that energy is always going to be transformed. Just think about recycling, right? It's like when we recycle products, then those products can get recreated, right, and reinvented into a chair, into, I don't know, a tire, into another recyclable bottle. Whether we take the newspaper and we create that into paint or whatever, ink. Could we use the ink from, the paper, and whatever the case may be. But it's like we recycle. Everything is always recyclable. Everything is always recreating itself, and we should always be in the energy of recreating ourselves, right, energetically and physically. So it's like, even when we transform, it's like death is only the beginning, because that's a rebirth, right? Essentially, it's a rebirth of possibly a reincarnation for some of us, depending on our contracts that we have with our creators. So it's always looked at as a positive thing. So if someone does happen to physically transform in your life, it's like, yeah, the human thing is to draw those emotions, right? Because we look at transformation as loss, as lack, or losing something, right? Instead of looking at it as a positive sense, like, hey, we're gaining an angel, we're gaining an ancestor, we're gaining, potentially wisdom and knowledge from that individual that could be transferred to us. That way we can illuminate the world more, or whatever the case may be. So it's like, we just got to look at things in a positive mindset. That way we can transmute it and transform it and recreate it into something much more powerful. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? So some of you guys, now again, it could be a physical death, or this could be you actually transforming, whether that's your mindset, whether that's your appearance, whether that's your conscious thoughts, right? Your realm. I don't know. So it all looks good if you guys are transforming yourself from a positive aspect. So this is really good. I like this, Aries. Definitely like, share, leave a comment. What are you guys transforming, right? I love this. This is the Fiery Falcon Tarot deck. This is my deck that I created. Let's just kind of get some more insight about, or should we pull these after? Because these are kind of ratchet. They're in the reverse. See, look, I cry over you and not working out, and I cry over you. So Aries, are you taking your power back, or is someone taking their power back from you? Take it how it resonates. I don't know. But let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's get y'all on the Minty Oracle real quick. Sorry, I'm kind of like all over the place. This is my first time. Like, it's not really my first time, but it's like, I don't really read in the card because the space is limited. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, we're going to make it work. Let me pull y'all from this, Oracle from this Minty deck, please, real quick. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. This is what it looks like, the Minty deck. All right, this is the beautiful box that it comes in. It's an Oracle deck. I know, y'all guys are probably like, we don't never see those shits. Like, actually, you do. If you go back to some of my older videos from, like, when I first started my channel, there's some shit up there with these on. Look, at the bottom of the deck, it says, I live in truth. All right, so definitely always want to, because you want to be in that higher dimension realm, right? And it's like, how do we get to that higher dimension realm, Leash? Well, you got to start by living in your truth is first and foremost, right? Well, you got to be truthful to yourself is the most important thing. And then when you could be truthful and honest with yourself, then you could display and share that energy with other people, regardless of how they take it, right? Regardless of how they take it. And then you will also start to align and connect with people that's on your same frequency, right? On the same frequency as you. So let's see what we have here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I feel like I gave y'all a mouthful, but it was a lot of channeling there, though, for real. But that energy is beautiful. Those that are crossing into that energy that I'm picking up, this transformational type of energy. All right. It doesn't matter how the transformation is coming, right? It could be you moving. It could be a new vehicle. It could be a new home. It could be someone physically transforming from this realm, right? It could be any kind of transformation. And that flipped over as soon as I said that. So for some of you guys, it could be someone physically leaving this realm. And they're not physically, remember, they're not physically leaving the realm. It's just that they are reincarnated potentially into something else. If it's not something that's going to be physical in this 3D realm, then it could be something that they're transforming into the 50 dimensional, which would be like an angel, a ball of energy that's going to now be around you. It says, I do the best I can. And see, look at that there. Look at so you're doing the best you can by being positive, by being creative, by keeping that consciousness, right? Keeping that conscious activated for a higher vibration. And don't let your consciousness slip down into a lower vibrational version or aspect of either what you used to be or what you could potentially slip down into, right? So take it how it resonates. And we've all subconsciously have been into a lower dimensional, right? And the objective is to learn from those trials, tribulations, and obstacles from that 3D dimension, and how we can, use that to, again, recycle those knowledge, the wisdom, the pain, everything, right? The accidents, I don't care what it was. You want to use that energy to transform yourself into, going into another dimension, which would be a 5th dimensional, 4th dimensional, 6th dimensional, however you want to classify it. But anyways, look at the gown here that this individual has on. It reminds me of what? The yin yang symbolization, right? The masculine and feminine energy. That's also you guys balancing yourself, mind, body, and spirit, right? Becoming on one accord, right? One accord with what? You and your creator. All right, so that's what we have there for that. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I communicate with compassion. Come on here, Aries. Let's get it. We are transforming, guys. Again, I'm so sorry about this person next to me charging their car. My God, the conversation is so fucking loud. And I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. But anyways, let's see. So what is it that you're transforming, Aries? Did you transform to another vehicle? Did you transform to a new home? A lot of you guys, I'm picking up, some of that is happening for a lot of you guys, for sure. But I'm also picking up a transformational energy within you, your mindset. It's like a healing energy. And it's like, it's wonderful. I like to feel that a lot. I really do. I enjoy feeling that for the collective. All right, this shuffle is shitty as hell. We're in the car, guys. So let's see. Messages for Aries. What are they transforming? All right, and what is it that they need to be showing gratitude towards? Well, what I already told them. It's everything, Aries, everything. But let's just take a peek. Let's see. How is November shaping out for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Please and thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the eclipse that we had. I know I didn't get to do anything. The 11/11 portal is happening this Saturday. I'm actually going to an event. I'm super excited to meet like other spiritualists and what have you. I'm just super excited. Oh no. Okay, it fell down in between the seat. We have Justice here, Libra and energy. All right, if you're not physically dealing with the Libra Aries, then you're just going to have some things that are going to be coming into balance for you guys. Things that are going to be, again, what did I say about the transformation, right? This is the energy of shifting. Ah, yes, I love this. I love it. You guys may be looking at me like, what the fuck, Leash? But we have the 5 of Cups here, right? 5 of Cauldrons, 5 of Cups. And we have the Death card here. What did I just say? The rebirth, transformation. Something is being... I have an Oracle card and it says things are still being woven. I think that's from my Moonology Oracle deck here. Anyways, but this is really beautiful energy here. And see, you guys are disassociating from your emotions, right? And and this is a good thing, because it's like emotionally, it's like you're disconnected from things emotionally, and it's like you're thinking about things more on a rational scale, right? It's like giving me like that King of Swords type of energy. It's like you guys are being more strategic or methodical about things that you are doing or going towards in the future. And I'm also getting in your present energy right now. So it's like being okay with it's giving me like the example that I just gave you guys with the mental reset. Okay, so this could be a reset of your mental things, right? How you associate your relation, how not your relationship, but how you emotionally associate yourself with things, right? Again, for instance, like the card. I could have said, oh my God, the world is over, blah, 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 blah. Now, initially, I was like, what the fuck, right? Because like I said, that's never ever happened to me. But what I did say is I said, okay, God, I said, what is it that you want me to see? You're slowing me down here because, I need to take time out to evaluate the circumstances, events that are happened that led up to this moment with the car, and what is it that you want me to see going forward? So, but if I had associated with, resentment, anger, just a negative mindset associated with the event, then things may not have played out as quickly as they did play out for me. It was just weird. So it was like, you just gotta watch that, because I like to use the mantra of what you are, what you attract type of energy, but it's also too giving me like, of course, it's always a test, right? The universe is always energetically and physically testing us in every round that we're in. But it's like, at the same time, we have to show that gratitude, because remember, the universe is not here to taunt us or to hurt us. The universe is here to teach us and show us and elevate us to different realms, because we have different realms. You guys can watch films on TV present day about different realms. Look at Loki. Look at the any kind of time traveling movie, right? You guys can just Google time traveling movies and things are going to come up for you guys. What do you think they're talking about? Where do you think they're traveling to, right? Even with NASA, right? They're time traveling, right? To another dimension, to another planet. So it's like, we've always been around time traveling. It's like, have you guys been paying attention? Have you been paying attention? Things are always evolving and transforming around us. Have you been paying attention, right? Or are you still staying the same, or are you choosing to evolve and transform with the world, right? And so I feel like some of you guys are now realizing that, like, oh, right. Oh, shit. Like, yes, I need to change. I need to grow. I need to, maybe some of y'all I'm hearing, grow the fuck up. I need to mature, right? I need to get out of my childlike emotional state, right? With the Death and the Five of Cups there, like, you need to stop being for some of you guys, need to stop being childish, right? All those cards just shot out. It's quite a bit, but we'll take them. We have the Three of Swords. By you being in this childish type of energy, not willing to grow, not wanting to evolve and educate yourself further with whatever, your job, life, I don't give a shit. And it's like, it's keeping you in this, the TVA, right? If you guys watch Loki, I love that film, Loki. It's actually a series on Disney. This guy is annoying the fuck out of me with this loud ass phone call that he's having. But it's like the Three of Swords for me would just be you guys like kind of like mentally self-sabotaging like what you're capable of doing or becoming. It's like, bro, dude, ma'am, sir, chicken, goat, rooster, I don't give a fuck what you are. Like, who told you that, right? And it's like, it's all about that mindset, right? It's all about Nine of Swords. You guys are worrying and stressing here that maybe some of you guys, a car went down. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of stress and worry here. There could be someone, like I said, physically transforming in your life, and you guys are, worrying because maybe you're not of the physical. You're thinking about the physical status of the situation. When it's like, no. And again, remember, death is only the beginning. And it's like, that's the beginning stage of something, becoming better, right? We have the Eight of Pentacles here. I'll show you guys. This is also, by the way, the music tarot deck. I really love this here. So some of you guys could be stressed out about resources here. We know holidays is coming up. And that's the thing too. It's like, what are you... It's like, despite of what's happening around the world, I'm trying to talk louder, guys, because now I have someone else that's just backed in and they're charging too, and they're having a loud ass conversation on their phone. What the fuck? Again, I do apologize. But it's like, okay, be careful what you guys are receiving, right? What's being fed into you? What do you mean, Leash? Okay, so it's like, yeah, when you watch certain things on television, when you play certain games, when you listen to certain political things that's happening around the world, This is it physically what's happening, or this is what they are telling you that's happening, right? So if they're telling you something here, and that maybe something's going to end, something's going to blah 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 blah. Now you're like stressed and have worry and anxiety within you about a situation that don't got shit to do with you. Right? This shit's happening over in Iran. This shit's happening over in Turkey. This shit's happening over in Kuwait. Or this shit's happening in Newark, Delaware. Or this shit's happening in Rochester, New York. Or this shit is happening up in Chi-Town. Or this shit is happening out in Rosedale, California. It's like, why the fuck are we worrying about what's happening in all those other places that don't got shit to do with us? Right? It's like we need to worry about the present, right? And what we have in front of us right at this moment. Again, being in the energy of being gratitude, because the TV is also called a television programming, right? So it's like they want to program you to be in that 3D, three-dimensional type of energy, right? Because if they can program you to be in that 3D dimensional, then that's also programming you to have fear. That's also programming you to be in a lackluster type of energy, right? Dimension, right? And what all comes along with fear, lack, struggle, worry, right? Doubt. It's like all these low vibrational aspects, 3D things, right, is what they want to train you with, is what they want to drench you with, is what they want to program you with. But it's like, I got internet, but I don't pay for cable. Like, we stream around my crib, but we don't watch the news. The news is not really welcome in my home because, again, it's a programming of what they want you to be. And it's like, if I can keep you programmed into that lower dimension, then you won't have a desire for more, right? You won't have a quench for better. You won't have the will in you to, like, seek better. Are you guys following me? So it's like, no, I don't subject myself to that. Whatever the fuck they tell you around these parts is happening, because I couldn't even tell you what's really happening. Only way I know about, like, worldly news shit is if I hear other people speaking about it. And even then, I kind of tell the people, like, hey, no, I don't subject myself to that type of energy because it's three-dimensional, right? And I'm set on getting myself to, like, a 10th dimensional. So I'm not accepting of that. And it's like kind of like what I heard earlier on Erin Lyon's TV. Shout out to her. I love the content over there. You guys can definitely go check her out. She's phenomenal. But anyways, it's like what she said, you can't serve two different gods. You can't serve two different servings, right? It's like you can't serve fear and you can't serve love, right? We know fear is out of what? A 3D dimensional, which could also be associated with devilish demonic energy, quote unquote, right? Or we can associate everything with love, right? We could look at everything from a 5, 6, 7D dimensional by looking at everything out of a love, right? So if I look at everything out of love, like my car situation, right? 3 days I was without a vehicle. I helped my father out, my stepfather, not my biological father, who's deceased. I helped him out. I haven't seen him in like a while. So it really felt good to like give that love and energy to him. He was really going through a lot. Like his mother just passed away. And then after that, like his ex-wife just passed away. So he had like 3 deaths, like literally every single week for 3 weeks in a row. So he was going through a lot. He wasn't home. He wasn't washing. He wasn't cooking. He wasn't cleaning. He wasn't doing shit. So while I was there, praying to God about everything, I said, okay, well, my car is not working. It's okay. Let me go and be love, right? Let me go and do love. Let me go and demonstrate love. So that's what I did. I cleaned the house. I even offered to mow the lawn. Did a lot of shit around the house for him out of love because I wanted to keep my vibration in the 5th, 6th dimensional as much as I possibly can, despite of what my circumstances actually was. I didn't accept that circumstances. Do you understand what I'm saying? You follow along? I chose to be in love. So anyways, just choose that. We got the 8 of coins here. If you were stressing out about the money here, because we got death, 5 of cups, 9 of swords, some of you guys may have lost maybe a contract, maybe even a job. Hell, I don't know. But just think about the love aspect out of the situation. God, I'm thankful for the experience here. I got to learn, how to be a better customer service rep, how to, manage money better for the company. So now I can utilize those gifts into my own personal life and manage my own money better. Like, what is the love energy that you got from the situation, right? And how can you share and give that to someone else? 8 of Pentacles, right? It's an energy of equal. 8 is an even number, right? So it's like 2, 4, 6, 8. So you can teach 8 different people whatever skill sets, training, or knowledge or wisdom that you gain from that position, just to give it an example. But for others of you, whatever, if that is your story, right, it could be a situation that happened to you, but don't make it that your life, right? Don't make that your story, right? That's just a chapter. We have the 6 of Wands here, so something is going to be turning around for you guys, victorious on the other side. But at the same time, it's like, how are you associating yourself with that type of whatever your situation is that you're going through right now? How can you look at it in the victorious way? You know what I'm saying? It's like, despite what my circumstances say that I have, or what I am, or what I'm currently of, was like, do you accept that and do you believe that reality? 30/30 is on the timer. Look at that angel number. Or do you believe and accept and welcome the energy of love, right? Because God operates out of love in all dimensions, right? It doesn't matter what dimension you're physically on. God operates out of love in every realm, every plane. So it's like, that's 6 of Wands, baby. That's victorious. That's, you know, burning that wick, you know what I'm saying? Lighting that flame, hypothetically, right? So there is something that's going to be beneficial, that's going to be turning around for you with the 8 of Coins and the 6 of Wands. But at the same time, it's like, you got to think about how you associate yourself with those situations, all right? We have the 5 of Swords, again, low vibrational energy. And so maybe some of you guys are kind of having like this tennis ball type of energy. Maybe you're like, again, we can't serve two. We can't serve fear, and we can't serve love. So it's like, you got to choose, which one are you going to be committing yourself to? What are you going to be devoting yourself to? You can't commit yourself and devote yourself to both. You just can't, right? 5 of Swords, right? And then look, 10 of Coins. Once you really sit down and say, all right, am I going to devote and commit myself to fear, right? Because we see what comes along with fear, right? That news, that 3D low vibrational life, right? You've already been experiencing that. So you've already committed yourself for 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, 30 years, 40 years, some of you guys, to fear. So it's like, now it's time to, Death, 5 of Cups, it's time to end and disconnect those emotions that are associated with the fear mindset. And now it's time to kind of flip the switch, and we're going to operate from the love perspective, right? And when we do that, now we get the 10 of Coins, right? You see how quickly that jump? It's like beautiful. And then we have the Sun card here, which is the happiest card in the deck. So now, again, you reprogram yourself here. Death is only the beginning, right? It's the beginning. The beginning that's going to lead you to the fountain of youth. The beginning that's going to lead you to the new job. The beginning that's going to lead you to a new car. The beginning that's going to lead you to new spiritual family, new connections here that's going to lead you to it's going to lead you to, right, the material gain, 10 of Pentacles, whatever that is, whether it's a new idea, whether this is a new job, maybe this is you creating your own job, right, whatever this is, but you're operating out of love right now, right? Sun, 10 of Coins, I love that. Wow. Then the 10 of Cups. Woo, Aries. Then we have the 4 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords is the only card that's in the reverse. Yes. Death is only the beginning. Now you guys are going to be getting it. Now you guys are going to be seeing it and understanding here what is it that you want to connect to, right? And now you're understanding that death is only the beginning. You're no longer fearing death. You're no longer docile by death or things transforming in your life, whether that is a physical person transforming or this is you transforming your life. Whether, I don't care what the transformation it has to do with, right? It's a noun, people, person, thing. I don't really care. But this is beautiful, Aries. I love this energy for you guys. Let's go here to the Fiery Falcon Tarot deck. Because you guys agreed and said to yourself, like, hey, this is not working out. This is not for me. I'm not going to stay a part of this. I'm not going to continue to be subject to this. It's not working out for me. Yeah. A lot of Aries are taking ownership. If this is not you, then this could be someone that's around you or associated with you. But someone's taking ownership, right? Someone's taking ownership for what they're just taking ownership. Right, for whatever that was, right? I love this. I love this. And this is, you know what, this is like, a lot of people are waking up to the new reality, right? The people are no longer, I want to say like staying boxed in. People are no longer staying shelved. Thank you, Lord. I like that. People are not afraid to like jump off the shelf now. It's like for so many years, so many people were okay with being shelved, right? Yeah, I want to be like you. See, when you take that leap of faith and go towards, operating out of love, that 5-dimensional and above, right? Because again, it's just like tarot, right? 5 of swords, 5 of 5 of wands. That's like low vibrational 3-dimensional type of energy. So it's like we want to be above 5, and it's kind of like when you learned about rounding up, your numerals, right? So it's like you were taught, like if it's 5 or more, you round up, right? We want to round up. We're rounding up, damn it. We're not rounding down no more. And I feel like this is what you guys are coming to terms with and accepting the transformation. Like, hey, I'm ready to accelerate here. And by you guys doing this, you're going to have other people wondering, how the fuck did Aries do it? Like, this is not the Aries that I remember. This motherfucker used to be blue, right? And it's like, because people expect you to stay shelved, right? And it's like, you may have had that expectation for yourself at one point in time as well, but it's like, no more. Yeah, exactly. No more chances. Like, no more. You're not doing that shit no more. You're not staying shelved anymore. Yeah, weird as fuck. You might, some people may say this about you, because again, it's like, it's like once you elevate yourself, you'll start to understand that, you'll start to like, your heart will actually feel differently towards people, because you'll start to say that, wow, I admired them, where are they at? And you'll respect people where they're at because of the journey that they're on, because you've already went through your dark night of the soul transformation per se, right? This also could be someone spiritually ascending, which is fantastic. I love it. Whatever this is, again, death is only the beginning, so just keep that in mind. So people may think that you're weird as fuck, and it's okay. Let them stay in that 2-dimensional, 1-dimensional, 3-dimensional energy, because hopefully all you could do is just pray for those people, right? And hopefully that one day that they will come to, and they will come out of that dimensional energy themselves. But understanding that what it took for you to go through that transformation yourself, right? Death is only the beginning. So some people may say that you're weird as fuck, Aries, but we don't even let that respond. It's like what Ice Spice say. It's like, what does she say? It says don't even give it the energy. Don't give it the time of day, because you have too much to lose, right? Now that you're understanding what you're understanding and where you're trying to navigate yourself towards with the help of the universe, your spirit guides, connect, whatever it is that you guys connect with, you're understanding that, I have too much to lose in the spiritual realm, right? Because I've climbed the rankings. I've, elevated myself to this, that, and the third, right? All right, but we have, I do care, right? It's like, you do care, but I care about me more. And it's like, spoil me, because you guys are like, yes, I do care about how you feel, but I like the universe spoiling me be a little better, and you're going to find the one. You're going to find the one through this transformation, through this outcome. All right, so this is really nice, Aries. I love the energy that some of you guys are bringing forth, which is fantastic. I can't express that enough. I really can't. But this is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned to the channel. Like I said, we had a lot of moving pieces going on here, but I think I'm at a place where we're good now. So, I mean, we've been good, but like I said, there's been a lot going on. But anyway, just subscribe to the channel. Definitely click the bell so that way you guys get notified when I post and or go live on the channel. Anything else from me, just look down below in the description box, and I will catch you guys on your next reading, which could be career and money for sure, because a lot of that didn't really come through here, but I may do that for you guys next. But I love you guys. Take care, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.